Well, I be damned. I be freaking damned. We start off the year with Big Ed and Liz. And straight away off the bat, how does Big Ed and Liz start off our year? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is literally not even a spoiler at this point of our lives, but I'll let Liz let you know exactly how. Yeah.
Liz and I, broke up with Liz again. Just things weren't going well. We were in counseling, and I didn't see things changing. So I asked her to move out. So she moved out.
I have nothing to add apart from one thing and one thing alone. We are on the road to 100k subscribers by the end of 2023. So of course, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. But apart from that, let's proceed. Yes.
I have been living alone for about 3 months. Daddy is going to give our relationship a chance, that we need to be separated. And I told her this time was different. I'm like, look, I love you. I want to work this out, but we can't do that living together. I wanted to live in my house by myself with my dogs. I just needed time to gain perspective on what I want in life.
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Big Ed wants time to gain perspective from what he wants in life. I mean, how long has he been doing that for? Damn, that clock is ticking. By the time that happens, I'm pretty sure Shida would have probably still had no kids with Bilal, and her biological clock would have been timed out by now. Goddamn. Although I do have a theory though that she may be pregnant at this moment in time. I do have that theory. But I don't have enough evidence behind it to make a video on it, yes. Yeah. Either way though, I'm monitoring it. But anyway, we continue, yeah.
By Ed again. Ed pretty much told me I had less than a week to find a place to live.
Let's forget about the fact that you've been dumped by Ed again. The question is, why are you going to take him back again? Yes, I said it. Why are you going to take him back in? Because we know it's going to happen. It's not a prediction. It's not a spoiler. It's not a prediction. It's just the inevitable. Let's just be real. Story of their lives. How sad, how boring, how pathetic. Liz is like in her 30s, right? She could just be finding someone right now to settle down with. You can take her seriously, respect her, but instead she's wasting the time with this. I don't even want to insult him at this point. I'm just going to be polite. I'm simply going to say, you know what? Make sure you like the video, you comment, you share, because all the likes and comments help the video grow, and therefore we can help the channel grow. Yeah. Anyway, we continue.
We've been seeing each other. What? What's that mean?
It just feels different. It really does. I mean, she has her own place. I have my own place. She comes over.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. I don't know what it is. I can watch Angela, Demon, and Micah go back and forth. I can watch Usman and Kimberly go back and forth. I can even watch Snoozefest, Bilal, and Shida just be repetitive. But when it comes to Ed and Liz, I just can't. This couple is the most jarring couple to watch. Oh my God. Because what they do doesn't surprise me, but it still infuriates me. Am I the only person that feels like this? Am I really the only person that feels like this? I can't be the only person that feels like this. I refuse. No, because this... Oh. I feel like I want to make a vow, but it's going to be so hard to stick with. The vow that I want to make is that after this season is over, I never want to ever make a video ever again on Ed and Liz. But I can't make that vow because I know that I can't stick with it. And you know why I can't stick with it? It's not because I don't have the strength. Hell yeah, I have the strength. It's because I know there's going to be something controversial that's going to happen that of course I'm going to have to report on. I'm going to want to report on. Because if something dramatic happens, hello? Of course I'm going to be like, guys, guess what just happened? This just happened. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on with these two pathetic excuse of whatever they are. Yeah.
Right now, we're just having a lot of fun, just kind of exploring each other again. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous to see Liz at the tell-all. Come here, baby. I'm hoping it goes well. I don't want to piss her off. I've learned something after every single breakup.
Whatever you got to say, it can't be that great. After every single breakup, you know, man, just after every single.
But I really feel this time that if I break Liz's heart one more time, you know, it's going to be the end.
Wants to know, are you still together as a couple? Are you?
We're still together.
We're engaged, but we're not living together.
Fuck. You see what I mean? This is why they're so challenging to watch, because I knew that this was going to come out of his mouth, but when I heard it, it just still annoyed me. Liz and Ed, for me personally, are the most embarrassing couple and the worst couple on 90 Day Fiancé history. Honestly. And don't forget though, we've already been teased that Rose, Mary, his first woman on 90 Day, is also meant to appear at some point. I don't know if that's this episode or another one, but I'm gonna keep watching and then I'll find out. But
now it's great. She has someone I life with. We just are working on that.
But you're engaged.
But yes. Yeah.
And you slept in different hotel rooms last night.
Oh.
So I put a rule in place that I will give it one last try, but I will see you every other night, and that's it. And
So can't see each other 2 days in a row? Like,
It sounds so complicated, I swear to God.
I think it's going to save our relationship. I really do. If we didn't do this, we wouldn't have a chance.
sorry, but wait, they still think they have a chance.
Okay. It's a little complicated, but we'll talk more about it a little bit later.
sounds like too many rules for me.
Let me go now to
him to show me how to be a photographer. He didn't show me one
Liz,
thing.
you listen with 2 ears and you don't talk.
The first thing you need to do is learn how to respect your fiance.
No,
I mean, listen, I agree with that one, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it? I mean, in a nutshell, what just happened here is that they just showed the clip of the when Liz came to Ed's work when he was taking pictures of their friend, and then she got a bit jealous and all that kind of stuff. So obviously that's what everybody just watched. Big Ed is trying to defend himself, justify himself.
okay, you're emotional. You're just being emotional. So listen, Liz, you're not coachable. You think you know everything. You're as jealous as I am, and I can prove it.
like make no sense. You treated her horrible. Like stop. And I want to go back to the engagement party. You had accused Liz of maybe being in a relationship with a woman that was at the party.
Correct.
And Liz was just shocked that you would accuse her of that.
She was an ex-gay coworker that wanted to get with Liz. And
So she told Ed one day when we were
several
in a
times.
restaurant.
Do you know what conversation isn't had enough? The insecurity of men, you know? I mean, obviously we talk about insecurities of women, but insecurities of men is a conversation that isn't had. And Ed is just one of these guys whose insecurities are on a different planet. This is the way I see it. No one should ever be in a relationship or date someone that they are worried that somebody else is going to come in and take from them. There is no point of you being with someone worrying that someone else better is going to come along. If you're with someone, you're dating someone, whatever, yeah, you need to believe that you are the best that they can ever have. Yeah, you need to believe that even if it doesn't work out, that they will regret the fact that they didn't make it work with you. That is my mentality. Point blank, period. If I'm dealing with someone, I'll make sure that, listen, in my mind, I'm like, listen, I know I'm the best thing that's ever walked into your life, and I know I'm the best thing that's ever going to come into your life. So if things don't work out, it is what it, I mean, if things don't work out, it doesn't matter whether it's my fault or your fault. I'll just walk away knowing that I was the best thing that ever happened to you. But it's not, I'm not saying that it's a fact. It's what I put into my head, because that's the energy that I want to put out there, if you dig what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, that energy protects me from my own mental health. It protects me from having any insecurities. It protects me from even being jealous to the slightest. And I've never been jealous to the slightest. I've never had insecurities to the slightest. Why? Because legit, I say to myself, listen, man, you know you're that guy, okay? You know you look after yourself both physically and mentally. You know you can look after a woman. You know what to do in the... Ain't no one touching you, bro. That's me right there. That's what I tell myself, you know what I mean? So I find it, it annoys me, and I'm sick and tired when I see men out here trying to control women out of insecurities. Men out here trying to belittle women out of insecurities. Men out here moving pounder because of their own... No, man, what's wrong with you? I mean, look at it this way. It's crazy. I don't chase. But you know all these men that chase women? Why chase a woman to then be insecure that once you got her, that somebody else might come along and take her away from you? You invested all that chasing for nothing. I mean, like I said, for me, myself, material, I don't chase, you know what I mean? If you're interested in me, and I'm interested in you, it's going to happen organically. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Do you see what I'm saying? But in that process, and even when it gets to that pinnacle, I understand for the whole thing, I'm holding myself at a very high standard, very high value. And that is very simple. And that high standard and high value is is very simple, is that I know that I look after myself both mentally and physically. And I know that and then also that I know that I'll be able to treat you well. And also, most importantly, let's not get it twisted. You are only in my life because I'm choosing to want you in my life. You're not in my life because I need you. I don't need nobody. I only need myself. And that is something that everybody needs. Everybody needs to remind themselves that you only need yourself. And anyone that comes into your life, whether it's a partner or friend or family, doesn't matter who they are, they need to know and need to understand that you are in their life, that they are in your life because you choose to want them in your life, not because. But hey, these are conversations that aren't necessarily had per se, but either way, when it comes to Ed, this is a man that has severe insecurities that are pretty much hella freaking annoying. He needs to get a grip. And any man out there that is out there trying to control the narrative because he's afraid, well then what the hell are you doing wasting that person's time? And again, like I said before, we can talk about it on a women's perspective, but I guess we always talk about women's insecurities. It's time we talk about the men's instead, if you dig what I'm saying. But anyway, we continue.
You treat her right, it's going to take a real woman to treat her right. And I would...
Oh, great. And then that was part of girls' night out, which you would always go.
I thought you weren't jealous. You just finished.
No, it's out of respect.
Liz, do you think Ed has been seeing anybody else since you two separated, since you moved out?
These long ass pauses, man, they need to stop this behavior.
I don't know if he's been seeing anybody else, but I know he was on a dating app.
Wow. How do you know?
I got a screenshot through Instagram.
She spies on me.
I got a screenshot through Instagram that my mom found. How am I spying on you when it's an Asian dating website?
Okay, so let's back.
You were on a dating.
Okay, let's back up. Again.
When we got this screenshot, my mom and I created an account, which was very hard to create an account.
Which is kind of weird.
Because I wanted to know if it was true.
But why?
It said he was active 3 hours.
You and your mom set up a fake account to spy on me?
He was on it an hour after I left his house. We checked again the next day, and he was active 3 hours prior to that.
I want to see the receipts. That was a 1.5-year old website.
You need to delete those dating apps.
Her mom and her have nothing better to do than spy on me.
With this,
and
when you get a screenshot,
she accuses me of being with women. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a social.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, it's very simple. So you accuse Liz of not wanting to be with you because a female friend approached her at your party thingy-majiggy, but you can't even hold yourself accountable for the fact that you may have been on this website, and now you're being super defensive. But when it comes to Liz now, you're not even allowed to even justify a case. You're just like, that's it, it's over. I'm not marrying you. Bye bye. And then when you're back in a good mood again, you're like, actually, I want to be with you again. Let's get engaged again. This guy's a waste of space, man. What a hypocrite. End of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. I do apologize for this shocking content because Big Ed and Liz was a part of it. That's why it was shocking. Yes. But either way, though, we're on the road to 100K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? By the end of 2023, let's make it happen. Yeah. Okay, don't forget. Okay. Bye.